Now, as the United States gears up for the 2024 presidential election, a shadow looms large. Election interference is back on the agenda, and the stakes couldn't be higher. From Russia, China, and Iran to domestic threats and allegations against the United Kingdom's Labour Party, it's all going down. Let's examine the internal, external, and surprise threats facing the American democracy.
Just days after the election cycle began, U.S. intelligence and media reports indicate that Russian operatives are already on the move. Recent investigations uncovered coordinated disinformation campaigns targeting social media platforms, echoing Moscow's 2016 and 2020 tactics. These posts seek to exploit societal divisions, race, politics, and public health, creating a landscape of mistrust. Analysts warn that with every like and share, these false narratives could influence vulnerable voters. The latest example of the same was seen as recent as last Friday. Russia allegedly manufactured and spread a fake video that depicts someone destroying ballots marked to former President Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, China is adopting a different strategy. It is reverting back to one of the oldest tricks in the books, hacking. FBI and other U.S. agencies are investigating unauthorized access to commercial telecommunications infrastructure by subjects associated with China. Republican presidential candidate Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance are reportedly among a number of people inside and outside of government whose phone numbers were targeted by Chinese hackers. Following this revelation, it was reported that phones used by people affiliated with the Harris campaign were also targeted. You see, attempts to infiltrate political organizations and campaigns are means to seek to sway the voters' opinion and create an unequal playing field. The story is eerily similar when one speaks of Iran. Microsoft has pointed out that Iranian government-linked hackers have researched and probed election-related websites in multiple U.S. swing states. An effort to discover vulnerabilities that could be used to influence the presidential election. But it's not just foreign actors. Domestic extremists are also a significant threat. Law enforcement agencies are on high alert for potential violence at polling places and election-related events. Case in point, the 2021 insurrection. January 6, 2021's heavily armed mob attack was an attack not just on the U.S. Capitol building, but also on democracy and the rule of law. Meanwhile, unsuspecting actors are also facing allegations of election interference. Keir Starmer-led UK tops the chart. The Trump campaign has accused Starmer's Labour Party of blatant foreign interference. This after some volunteers traveled to help campaign for Vice Presidential Harris. The Red campaign has filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission in Washington. It is demanding an investigation into what it has termed apparently illegal contributions from Labour to the Harris campaign. As the 2024 election approaches, the threat of interference, both foreign and domestic, poses a critical challenge to American democracy. The world watches closely as the battle for truth unfolds. Stay informed and stay vigilant. With Arjun Samar Mahendran, Samia Afsar for NDTV World.